say sorry to everybody because Dr. Zheng have an important business.
It's okay,
So
sir.
we exchanged the lesson.
It's okay, sir. No problem.
Today we will discuss portal hypertension. I think portal hypertension is a very common disease in our country, in China, because there are many HBV areas in China. In 1950s or 1960s, there are many people suffering from schistosomia cirrhosis in China. But
All of China or only south side?
But recently, many people suffering from HBV, hepatitis B cirrhosis caused portal hypertension. First, I introduce myself. My name is Tommy Hans. What do we know about portal hypertension? Portal hypertension, we will discuss esophageal varices, captomalosa, hemorrhoid, marked ascites, splenomegaly, or hypersplenism. I think, of course, liver failure and its signs are often present as well. Portal hypertension, as earlier as the 7th century, it was realized that structural changes in the portal circulation caused gastrointestinal bleeding, hemorrhagic. In 1902, Gilbert and Carnot introduced the term portal hypertension to describe this condition. Then what's portal hypertension? Definition. Portal hypertension is defined as a pressure more than 12 mmHg. This increased pressure results from a functional obstruction to blood flow from any point in the portal system's origin. Splenic bed through the hepatic veins or from the increase in blood flow in the system. The hepatitis B caused the liver cirrhosis and the lobule of the liver. The lobule of the liver framework will collapse. So it will cause the cirrhosis and cause the portal hypertension. The normal pressure of portal vein, about 5 to 10 mm or 13 to 24 cm H2O. So more than 12 mmH, it will define the portal hypertension. Anatomy of the portal system. This picture is show the portal system. We will see this was a liver, and esophageal veins, short gastric vein. This the portal vein, and the spleno vein, and the inferior mesenteric vein, and the superior mesenteric vein, and the spleno vein. About this was the portal vein. So the portal vein system include 4 ramps, short gastric vein, and esophageal vein, and the veins about the next picture. I will show this the complications. The portal vein supplies 70% of the blood flow to the liver, but only 40% of the liver oxygen supply. The remainder of the blood comes from the hepatic artery and blood from both of those vessels mixed in the sinusoids. This picture shows arcs and vessels of the liver. I will give 2 concepts. Gleason's sheath. Do you know? Gleason's sheath. Gleason's sheath is the portal vein and the hepatic artery and bile duct. 3 duct with capsule. It is capsule with the collegial tissues. Gleason's sheath include bile duct and the portal vein and the hepatic artery. The second concept, lobule of the liver. This shows lobule of the liver. What's lobule of the liver? This slice is show liver lobule. Liver lobule. We will see 3 important structure. This is the portal trachea. Portal trachea actually is the Gleason's sheet. Portal it include portal vein and hepatic artery and the bile duct. So this is the this is the central vein, and these are sinus, lymphatic sinus. The diagram of lymphatic lobule. Interlobule artery and interlobule vein and interlobule bile duct. It's enclosed Grayson's children. Grayson's children. The central vein is at this central vein. If we slice this, then the last picture. Four lemmas communicants between portal and systemic circulations. Esophageal and gastric vein. Esophageal and gastric vein communicates esophageal and gastric vein. Esophageal vein and short gastric vein. And the second is inferior rectal and anal vein. Inferior rectal and anal vein. The inferior rectal vein is systemically, and the anal vein is systemically, and in inferior rectal vein is the portal vein, and peritoneal venous plexus, anterior abdominal wall vein. Etiology and types. Portal hypertension should be divided into three types as it is broad flow obstructed conditions. Types. The first, pre-hepatic. Pre-hepatic is the pre-hepatic. It's the pre-hepatic. Intrahepatic and intrahepatic included in pre-sinusoidal, sinusoidal and post-sinusoidal and post-hepatic. Pre-hepatic type, the portal vein trunk itself obstruction. Congenital deformity, for example, obliteration and stenosis. Thrombosis included in portal vein thrombosis and splenic vein thrombosis. Infection. Tropical splenomegaly, trauma. Arterial venous fistula. Intrahepatic type, about 95% patients belong to this type of portal hypertension. A classification by pathology: sinusoidal obstruction. Second, sinusoidal obstruction and post-sinusoidal obstruction. The first, sinusoidal obstruction is the important diseases is caused by sinus obstruction caused by schistosomial cirrhosis. Schistosomial areas deposit in small branches of portal vein, resulting in obstruction of blood flow and increased portal vein pressure. The second disease is primary biliary cirrhosis, PBC, chronic active hepatitis. This picture shows schistosomial cirrhosis. The arrow is schistosomial X in the portal vein. Sinusoidal obstruction, cirrhosis. The first important disease is cirrhosis. Cirrhosis, in this cirrhosis, post-hepatic cirrhosis. In China, there are many people suffering from the post-hepatic cirrhosis. About statistics, about 10% of people is HBV carrier. But in the HBV carrier, about 10% suffering from hepatitis. Alcohol cirrhosis in America, in West countries, alcohol cirrhosis is very common. Cryptogenic cirrhosis, metabolic liver diseases, for example, Wilson's disease. No cirrhotic, toxic drugs and vitamin A intoxication. Liver cirrhosis. Many node, post-necrotic hepatitis, post-necrotic. The framework of the liver cell was collapsed, and instead of the necrotic node, fibro node, it shows cirrhosis. This picture is the size of the necrotic hepatic cirrhosis. Pseudo-lobe formation in the liver cirrhosis. The degeneration nodules distort the vascular tree, and impeding of the flow of the blood, and this will cause the portal hypertension. Post-sinusoidal obstruction. For the Charles syndrome, pediatric vein or inferior vena cave in pediatric level obstruction include congenital diaphragmatic or thrombosis for the Charles syndrome. Venous occlusive disease. This is the hepatic vein thrombosis for the Charles syndrome. Next is post-hepatic type. Post-hepatic obstruction occurs at any level between liver and right heart, include hepatic vein thrombosis. This thrombosis maybe caused broad thrombosis or the malignant thrombosis. IVC thrombosis, congenital malformation, constructive pericarditis.